I think assessments of any kind are always a topic for discussion because parents are certainly concerned about how their students perform on assessments and what those assessments mean for them. An assessment is a test that is used to measure how well a student has done on a certain curriculum. Currently in Mississippi, we have to give many required state assessments that we now call the MCT2 in grades 3 through 8 and subject area testing at the high school. There are 4 subject area tests that every high school senior has to have passed to graduate. At this time, those 4 subject area tests are not going away. So we will continue to make sure our students are ready for that. We will still continue to have tests and assessments in all grades 3 through 8, reading, language, arts, math, some science in grades 5 and 8. Those assessments may change as we move to Common Core. As we move to Common Core curriculum, one of the hardest parts of that move are the assessments and what those assessments will look like, what they will ask our students to do, and how we prepare them for those assessments. At this time, the country has 2 consortiums of districts, schools, people, experts that are working to create assessments for Common Core. Those 2 organizations are called Smarter Balance and PARC, and Mississippi is in the PARC consortium. So there's a group of people right now that are working to create assessments that we will use as our state assessments for Common Core. They are not ready yet. They're not even really close. But what we do have are many sample test items and examples of instructional strategies, instructional methods, and sample test questions that give us the information we need to know what our students need to know. And that is what we use to guide the instruction in our buildings as we move to the Common Core curriculum. The Common Core nights that we've had have been very successful, and some of the questions that we've had there are about the assessments and are certainly concerns for parents about what their children are going to be asked to do. And we try to alleviate those concerns by telling them the Common Core standards are good standards. They will require our students to think and be able to be employable in any workforce because they will be prepared for that. They will be prepared to speak orally, write better, think better, problem solve better. The assessments are not driving the standards. We're enthusiastic about these standards because we know they are good standards. They are required by law. We don't have to be enthusiastic about them. We have to implement them. But we don't have any problem being enthusiastic about them because they're good standards. And we know that because we've spent 2 or 3 years studying them and like what they're going to require our students to do. So whatever happens with the assessments, we will be ready.